Long ago, in the heart of the African savanna, there was a kingdom known as the Land of the Great Plains. This kingdom was ruled by a wise and just king who was loved by all his subjects. However, the king had a problem. His daughter, the princess, was the most beautiful woman in the entire kingdom, but she was also incredibly fat. The princess was so fat that she could not move from her bed, and she spent all her days eating and sleeping. The king was worried about his daughter's health and tried everything he could to help her lose weight, but nothing seemed to work. One day, a wise old woman from the village came to the palace and offered to help the princess. The king was desperate and agreed to let the old woman try. The old woman gave the princess a magic potion that would make her thin, but there was a catch. The princess had to promise to eat only one meal a day for a year. The princess agreed and drank the potion. To her surprise, she started to lose weight immediately. Within a few months, she was thin and beautiful, and she could move around freely. The king was overjoyed, and the whole kingdom celebrated the princess's transformation. However, the princess soon discovered that being thin was not all it was cracked up to be. She missed the days when she could eat whatever she wanted without worrying about her weight. She started to sneak food from the kitchen, and before long, she was gaining weight again. The king was furious when he found out and banished the princess from the kingdom. The princess wandered the savannah, alone and hungry, until she came across a group of hyenas. The hyenas took pity on the princess and offered to let her join their pack. The princess was thrilled to be part of a group again, and she soon became the leader of the hyenas. She taught them how to hunt and how to live in the savannah, and they became the most feared pack in the land. However, the princess's new life was not without its dangers. The other animals in the savannah were afraid of the hyenas, and they often had to fight to protect their territory. The princess was a fierce warrior, and she led her pack to many victories. One day, the princess received a message from her father, the king. He was old and sick, and he begged the princess to come home. The princess was torn. She loved her father, but she also loved her new life with the hyenas. In the end, the princess decided to return to the kingdom. She said goodbye to the hyenas and made her way back to the palace. The king was overjoyed to see his daughter, and he welcomed her back with open arms. The princess was now a wiser and stronger person, and she used her newfound knowledge to help her father rule the kingdom. She also started a program to help the other women in the kingdom who were struggling with their weight, and she became a role model for all. The princess lived the rest of her days in peace and happiness, surrounded by her loving family and friends. And the kingdom of the Great Plains flourished under her wise and just rule.